I need to plug my phone up. So here goes. Good morning. I'll make this real quick. So financial freedom 101. Y'all can see me. Okay. Oh, I look real cute, fat though. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let me go on and get into this. I'll make it quick. I had this thought. I always think about this type of stuff, but sometimes it take me a minute to like make y'all a concise video. So here goes. Financial freedom 101. Let me start by just telling y'all what the fuck financial freedom is. Financial freedom is not necessarily being rich, filthy fucking rich. Financial freedom is not necessarily being just very wealthy or coming from money or being born with a silver spoon in your mouth or whatever the fuck people say. That's not necessarily financial freedom. You can be a thousandaire and still be financially free. Okay? You don't have to necessarily be a millionaire and have millions and millions of dollars. Okay? It just depends on the age that you're at and where you're at in life. If I'm in my later years and I've, doing the money down to, now I got, only 500,000 or something, but I'm damn near 80, I might be good if I know how to budget that money. Okay. So it kind of depends on where you're at. But let's just get into this here. All right. Financial freedom doesn't necessarily have anything to do with your exact level of money. It has something to do with, how much you need, what time period that you're at in your life. Okay. So the numbers are going to be different for different people at different stages. Okay. So I'm not giving a number. This is the number for you to be financially free. This is how much life insurance you need to buy to be financially free. No, you got to think about the age that you're at, what your circumstances are, how many kids you have, if you have a spouse or not, things like that. Okay. All right. So, life insurance is super important because if you want the people behind you to be financially free and secure, if you have that set up at an early age, when you're still young, when your health is not crazy, when your health is not doing whatever the fuck it wants, how shit starts to break down like an old fucking car when you get older, okay? When you do pass away, or when different things do happen, because there's different life insurance for, different things, okay? But, because there's some that has cash value, some that don't. All right, we're not going to go too deep into life insurance itself. We're just talking about the purpose of it, the reason why you need it, and why it's connected to being financially free, okay? When you have life insurance, you're going to set up the people that you are leaving behind to be financially free. And it's a trickle down effect to your family as long as you make sure that you're covered, they're covered, and they understand the point of continuing coverage. You can tell when you're in a family or people practice this when every time somebody passed away, there might be, some sad, singing low and walking slow type of things going on. But somebody happy because it's about to be some money going on. Because they had life insurance, they had assets, they had something else to pass down. If you are in your 20s or 30s and you are having children and you're married or have someone in your life, because you don't have to be married to someone in order to be their beneficiary. Understand this. And just because you're married to someone does not automatically make you the beneficiary. You have to be named on the policy as such. Okay? Now, If you have a life insurance policy set up, let's say it's for 500,000, let's say it's for $1 million, let's say it's for however much money. When you depart this earth, that is going to trickle down to your beneficiaries, your wife, kids, your husband, kids, whichever. If both spouses have a really nice policy, even if it's not a whole life policy that's, you know, building cash value so that they can draw from it at a certain time and all of that, still, if they at least got a 30-year term or something, guess what? Most mortgages are what? 15 to 30 years. So if something happened within that time frame after they bought this home, okay, let's say they got the life insurance the year they got the house. Something happened, guess what? The house paid for. A bunch of different things paid for. A bunch of different things are alleviated. And what happens if we're alleviated of certain bills, especially our largest bills? That means we can go, work less, reflect more, relax more, do what we need to do to grieve, whatever, whether it's the spouse, whether it's husband or wife, or wife, whatever, you know, whoever you love, okay? They have time to chill and get themselves back together and decide if they want to go work somewhere or not. Because what are we working for? We working to pay motherfucking bills. We working to pay rent, mortgage, light, gas. Well, here we only got light bill. Um, Property tax. Okay, certain things that's constantly going on. Property tax still gonna be there after, of course, after you buy your home. Duh. Okay, yes. And it changes in most states. It changes after you reach a certain age. Okay, let's keep that in mind. But the major bills, the major thing is, good morning, is your rent and mortgage. That's gonna be like your biggest bills. Car note come up under that if you have car note. Okay, so if you have some life insurance set up for yourself, your spouse, kids, it's gonna give you some freedom if anything were to happen. That's why life insurance is so important, and it's why it's important to get this shit when you're young, because it's cheaper, it's easier to get, you're healthier. I've been selling life insurance. I'm about to renew my license. So I've been licensed for almost 2 years now, and time again, I have like basically missed the sale basically with certain clients because they was too old, health was fucked up, or maybe they weren't too old, but their health was fucked up. But usually the age and the health kind of go hand in hand, you know. And then what happens? Or they were a smoker. They've been doing it for a long time. And what happens? They policy be high as hell. Either they can't get one at all, or the rate gonna be high as hell. They might as well save their money in the little time that they got. Okay. And I'm honest with them. I'm not gonna be just trying to sign you up for something. No, we have um, it's a big word for it, but basically we we have to be ethical in our decision making. I'm not going to sign anybody up for something that is not going to be beneficial for them. Make your money work for you. Okay, well, you only got so much time left technically in your life. Instead of signing up for this, you really need to be investing here, because by the time you pay us this, it's not going to accumulate the way you think it should accumulate based on your age and what you're paying and blah, blah, blah. You're going to be paying a whole bunch of money for a little bit of coverage because you're old and your health is failing. I'm telling y'all, a lot of young people think that they got forever, and they think that they are fucking invincible and shit. It's been said time and time again. You're not. You can depart. There's people leaving earlier and earlier. And then a year later, okay, cool. Let's say, you healthy, you work out, you gonna live a long life, you eat right, you don't do dangerous shit. You don't. Okay, cool. Even better. If you're young and you going to get that policy, and you can say all these different things, and I'm a non-smoker, I'm this, I'm that. You gonna have a little bitty policy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, little bitty premium with a big old policy. You can have $1 million premium and paying a little bit of money because you're young, and it's gonna basically stay that way. You could get like a fixed amount. This is how much I pay. You're at health decline, different things decline, whatever, don't matter. Okay, it's gonna continue on, especially if you got a whole life policy. If you got a term policy and it's a long term policy, like a term 80 that goes with you till you about 80 years old, then you know that may fluctuate a little bit. It may increase a little bit over time. Depends on what company you go with. But either way, you got to have something because you don't know when you're gonna leave here. And that's how you make your family financially secure. That's how you make sure that your family has what the fuck they need when you depart this fucking earth. That's how you make sure that you have financial freedom. So many times I've seen stories about women who are raising their children by themselves and they are financially struggling really hard because when their spouse or their baby daddy or whatever went on to glory, it left them to do things by themselves. People be thinking, oh, I can make it with their income. I bet you can. Two parent household, that's the goal. It really is. So why not pay for a small amount for a life insurance policy that's going to set y'all up for greatness? Why not have some shit set up for both on both sides? Something happen to me, you gonna get this. Something happen to me, you gonna get that. Okay? So that way if something happens to that person, you've replaced their income. It's there now. The same person boohooing about, you know, I got to do this by myself, and it was easy when it was two incomes or whatever, and now it's just one, and it's so hard, and now you see it all the time, and it's heartbreaking. It really is. But it's like if y'all would have got some life insurance, you'd be straight. You could have took a year off of work while you grieved. That's being financially free. Being able to tell them people, fuck them. I got to go deal with my mental health. Fuck y'all. I gotta go deal with my emotional health. Fuck y'all. I gotta go parent my kids and be everything to them for the next 6 months to a year because they just lost their father. They just lost their mother. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. People don't think about that shit when we young though. Motherfuckers wait till they 40, 50, 60 and got a million ailments and you got the motherfucking Monday through fucking Sunday pill boxes that you got to get from Family Dollar, and you got a few pills in each motherfucking one, and you go into therapy and you go, oh, now you want some life insurance. All right. It's important. It is important. Whether you have a term life or whole life. Term just for a certain period of time. Maybe it's 10 year, 20 year, 30 year, 50 year, 80, term 80 year. Or a whole life that goes until, 105 or 120 years old, something like that. Because most people ain't finna live past that. Okay? And if you do, I'm sure there's some caveats for that. But come on. Anybody living past, like, what's the oldest person with 106 or some shit like that? Come on. That this shit just don't happen. But I'm saying, that's why you need it. Now, this is not, technically, it's not financial advice because I am not a licensed financial advisor yet. I'm working on it. Okay? I'm not yet, but I will be. Give me about Give me another 6 months to a year, and I had it down under my belt as well. Because I really like educating people about finance, and I want to make sure that I'm fully knowledgeable and licensed and everything, all that different type of shit. Okay. Even if a person who is a licensed financial advisor gives you advice, just a hot tip. Another key to your financial freedom: don't just take full tips off of like me on here, anybody like that. Take the information, digest it, do your own research, and go see your own person. Go see a life insurance person. If you're in the state of Texas or Tennessee, I am licensed in Texas and Tennessee, so you can contact me if you want to set up a policy. Okay, I do sell term life insurance. Well, I offer term life insurance. I don't offer whole life because I feel like you can, with how much a whole life policy would cost you, depending on where your financial situation is and where most people's financial situation is, they probably would fare better by getting a term policy for 30 years and then investing the remainder of what they would have put into a whole life policy. But that's something we talk about on a personal call. Okay, make sure that um, you're getting sound advice directly that's tailored to your situation. Okay, seeing something like this could be a good push for you to go, let me find a life insurance person, let me go find a financial advisor so I can figure out and talk about what my situation is and what I need to do for me, because we have to tailor things to the individual client because everybody financial situation is a little different. Okay, so it's not a cookie cutter necessarily type of thing, you know. So anyhow, it's part of financial freedom. Just it's part. It's mental as well. Knowing that you have that takes away a lot of stress, a lot of bullshit. It really does. Being free is the opposite of being bound, of feeling like you're in bondage. You can't do anything. Your hands are tied. You don't want your hands to be tied when some real shit happen. You really don't. You just some life insurance. It's important. You don't want to be doing no GoFundMe and making chicken dinners and fish dinners and shit at the church because you trying to. And when it all come through, still ain't enough, and the family got to come split. I done seen it happen over and over and over and over and over again. I done seen it happen, and it's like, what the fuck? Why I don't have no life insurance? And I think this at families, baby, families where I know it's people in the family that sell life insurance. Y'all didn't want none. No, y'all didn't want none. Y'all thought they was tripping. Y'all thought they didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. Now shit hit the fan and you help me. But you too late. I can't sign you up right. Well, no, they on their deathbed. Now you want to, okay, where's that person that was talking about life insurance? People do that shit off. It blows me. Why are you waiting till now? Why would I insure you down? If people looked at personal or people life insurance, okay, life insurance is for people, right? Let's just follow me here. If people looked at the insurance that is for people, the same way they look at the insurances for their car, the world would be a better place. If the government and your municipality or county, state, because it's state, I'm sorry, if your state mandated life insurance the same way it mandates uh, car insurance, there'll be a lot less issues. But see, they ain't gonna mandate life insurance. Why? Because what? Because people don't want other people to be in certain positions. And you don't know what you don't know. And they want to keep you ignorant. We want to make sure these cars are insured so that we can make sure that shit goes smooth on the road and Blase Skippy. Okay? We want to keep down our problem. If motherfuckers didn't have insurance and got in an accident, it would be some fights breaking out on the goddamn highway. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be chilling because I got insurance. You know how much of a shit show it would be if there was no fucking car insurance? Oh my god. Same type of shit show that's happening because a lot of people don't have life insurance. Except for it plays out in a different way. Now you have the impoverished mother or father with kids, or the impoverished spouse that still got a house payment, and they got the house payment based on their two incomes. Now they got to downsize. Now they got to sell it. I'm done. Y'all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. I got to get up. I got shit to do. Deuces. This been free game. Get some life insurance. Deuce.